Well, it's important and interesting to note that the fuel crisis or the fuel subsidy removal crisis is not just hitting hard or biting hard in Nigeria. It's affecting neighboring countries that have been benefiting immensely from the subsidy. Interestingly, you will agree with me that neighboring countries have been benefiting from the subsidy of what. That's why when they say we consume a particular amount of petrol, people wonder how we dare consume so much. No, little did we know that they were getting subsidized fuel from Nigeria. We were assumed that it was assumed that we were the ones consuming the fuel here in Nigeria, whereas those fuel were being taken out of the country through the border. Do you recall the video of that, custom officer who stopped tankers? I remember the guy was, I don't know what now happened. We don't know what eventually happened because the guy well, of course, they will call him in by one or guy will just phone call, and then all of that he will have to resume or go and answer some calls and all of that. But then we do not know what happened eventually. But the point I'm trying to make is that there have been neighboring countries who have been benefiting immensely. That is why the subsidy is that high. Now, I also want to believe that if there were no oil thefts, or if there were no imaginary oil being paid for, then we will not have our subsidy as high as it used to be. In any case, subsidy is gone and it's gone. Okay, Rufai was saying he just came back from Abidjan and he wants to tell us what things are like there. I heard fuel now sells for as high as 850 CFA in those parts of the continent. About 850 CSA, and I understand that about 700 CFA is to about 1,000 naira here. I mean, our currency very, very bad now. Okay, let's hear Rufai on this particular one.
Absolutely. I am happy that they are feeling the pain in Cameroon, because what they've been doing, they've been exploiting thefts.
Absolutely.
Tankers are driven across the border to places like Garoua, and Garoua is just close to one of the northern Nigerian states, so just over the border, and they are driven there, and our fuel is sold, and they are using our fuel while we are frittering away our national cash that we want to use for our economy, and we are using it on them. We can't be subsidized for West African nation. We've done too much for them already. There are people like here as illegal migrants, and some of them, and they are working and benefit from our economy. I think that should be enough. So nobody can make the argument that removal of subsidy is not good. But the problem is just the planning.
Yes.
And it segues into the conversation about CNG. Yes, we should now see how we can grow the automotive sector, how we can get more people to work in there, because we need to grow our economy. And like I keep saying, no palliative that we are going to put now that is going to be able to cushion the effect. The most important palliative is economic growth. If this economy starts to grow, we get a lot of people working, we bring them out of poverty. That's when we can have a true cushioning of effect. But I'm happy that they are protesting. I'm sad to say that their pain now is my joy in Cameroon. Because you know what? Their joy before used to be my pain, because they were stealing from our resources in connivance with some of our own Nigerians, that they should be disgraced and they should be ashamed of themselves.
Yes.
But anyway, we give them the chance to steal because the arbitrage was so much. And like somebody used to say, it is when you give the thief an opportunity to steal, he will steal. But we've cut all of that out now. Then how can we ply back our economy and increase our economy? Because when you look at it, they don't have this commodity. They do not have the refineries. So maybe when we set up more refineries, we'll be able to sell to them too, and they will buy at premium. Like I was saying, I was in Abidjan, and per litre is 850 CFA. Hope you even know that the CFA, the economy of Nigeria has gone so bad that the CFA is ahead of Nigeria now. It is now 700 CFA to 1,000 naira. Formerly Oji. I remember in the early 2000s when I went to Benin and Lomé, we used to change 150 naira to 1,000 CFA. It is now 700 CFA to 1,000 naira. That's to show you how decadent our economy has been. But Nigeria is going to resuscitate. We're going to go back up. We're going to do well. And we're going to eclipse and show that we're truly the giant of Africa. This country is great. And it's
Well, Nigeria is great, and that's the truth. We will keep prophesying, we'll keep saying it. Nigeria is great, and Nigeria will remain great. And of course, we will get there. We will eventually become, what we are actually called and who we actually are. The lion in us is emerging already. Now, it might go through some pain, the process and all of that. But don't worry, we're all going to enjoy it. Everybody who is part of the pain now will also be a part of the gain by the grace of God. Well, that is it here at Serious Matters, Serious Matters on ONIF TV. And of course, you saw that there's already protests. Okada people already protested in Cameroon, sending messages to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and all of that. Why don't they send message to their own president? What's their business? What's our business with them? What's our business with them? Do you think that is now the administration of president building road in other countries, building railway? He left Nigeria alone. He's building railway to another country. I don't understand. What benefit is Niger to Nigeria? I don't understand. What goods are going to be transported from Niger to Nigeria, from Nigeria to Niger? We are not creating anything. We are not producing anything. They are building railway to that side. In any case, we are going to see a different administration in President Bola Ahmed Tinubu from the way he has started. Well, let's see how things pan out. We hope that things, pan out very well. And just like Rufai said, it's unfortunate to say that their pain is now our joy, because once upon a time, for a very long time, their joy used to be our pain. How can our fuel be subsidized? Our own money is used to pay for the fuel they are using in those countries. That's what it means. We pay for the fuel they use in those countries. People steal fuel. We pay people, our government subsidize fuel for us. The fuel are being stolen out of the country to sell for them outside at very exorbitant price. No wonder they become sinkingly rich overnight. But thank God we are getting out of it. This is Serious Matters here at ONIF TV. Please share videos so that drop your comment, make them simple and simple. Thank you very much for watching all our videos. Please go back, share videos with others. Just click. It doesn't cost you anything. Please just share videos. I beg you. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you. Bye-bye.